and a very warm welcome. You're watching Newshour Special Edition with me, Priya Bahal. It's just been almost 24 hours and it still feels like a dream. Every single frame, every single cheer, every single drop of tear etched in the memory of millions forever. As Indian cricket team lifted the World Cup after a pulsating T20 final, every department in Team India rose to the occasion. Whether it was a stellar bowling performance by Jasprit Bumrah and Hardik Pandya, or beyond belief fielding by Surya Kumar Yadav to secure a win for India, or a match-winning knock by Virat Kohli. And then there was the master strategist Rohit Sharma coupled with the coach Rahul Dravid. But even before we could celebrate the victory completely, came the news of departure of two of the stalwarts. Virat Kohli went first to announce his retirement from T20 format of cricket, and then was followed by Rohit Sharma, who very casually during the press conference after the match mentioned, "That's it guys." Both called it quits from T20 cricket. A day later, they were joined by Ravindra Jadeja, the all-rounder who also decided to hang his boots. That brings us to multiple big questions. What lies next for our team? Who is going to be the Indian captain in T20 format? Are they going to be different captains for different formats? Who is going to step into the shoes of these legends? Do we have enough bench strength to carry on the legacy of what we have right now, of who we have right now, making way for which young and rising stars are these legends as they bow out? And also, is there going to be enough time for Team India to prepare for 2026 T20 World Cup? Kohli, Rohit, Jadeja, were these exits expected? Were they just in time? I'm sorry. Or did it come just out of the blue? To answer all those questions and many more, I'm joined on the broadcast by a group of esteemed guests right now. We have with me Rohit Sharma's coach, Dinesh Lad, who's joining us, Ashok Aswalkar. Surya Kumar Yadav's coach is also with us, Syed Kirmani, former cricketer who is 83 World Cup champion, who's witnessed history being made earlier as well as Alan Sippy, former cricketer, is joining us on the broadcast. Before we get into the analysis, let's just soak in what has happened, because this is going to be historic. For ages to come, we'll probably be telling our grandchildren that we saw what happened yesterday. So let me start with you, Mr. Dinesh Lad. आप रोहित शर्मा को बचपन से जानते हैं. आपने probably उनकी स्टांस पर, उनके क्रिकेटिंग स्किल्स पर, उनकी स्ट्रैटेजिक स्किल्स पर, हर चीज पर काम किया होगा. कल एक बहुत अलग रोहित शर्मा हमको दिखे. जितना वो कल इमोशनल हुए, जितना इंटेंसिटी थी उनके इमोशंस की, क्या आपने पहले कभी उनको इतना विजिबली इमोशनल देखा है?
तो पहले तो कभी देखा नहीं मैंने उसके इतना इमोशनल, बट उसका प्लस पॉइंट ये था कि पहले से वो बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट था शुरू से, क्योंकि हमारे स्कूल के मैचेस भी उसने बहुत सारे जिताए है, जबकि वो स्कूल के टीम को भी कप्तानी करता था. बट इमोशनल इसके लिए हुआ, मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि जैसे कि 2011 के वर्ल्ड कप में जब भी उसको चयन नहीं हुआ था तब बहुत नर्वस था. बहुत मुझे आके बोला कि सर यार मुझे लेना चाहिए था, 2000 वर्ल्ड कप टीम में मेरा नाम आना चाहिए था. बट मैंने उससे कहा कि लास्ट 2 साल से तो तेरा परफॉर्मेंस देखना, क्या परफॉर्मेंस हो रहा है, परफॉर्मेंस ही नहीं है तेरा. उसके अलावा भी तेरे बारे में सोच रही है, बीसीसीआई वाले सोच रहे हैं, सिलेक्टर सोच रहे हैं, बट ने परफॉर्मेंस ही नहीं किया तो कैसे तेरा चयन हो सकता है. तो जो तू टाइम नहीं दे रहा है क्रिकेट को, तो टाइम अगर नहीं देगा तो तुझे सब भूल जाएंगे. और उस वक्त उसने एक्चुअली मुझे कहा था कि सर इसके बाद आपको कहीं शिकायत नहीं, क्योंकि मैं टाइम नहीं दे रहा हूँ. और उसके बाद आपने देखा होगा 2000 वर्ल्ड कप के बाद, 2011 के वर्ल्ड कप के बाद उसका रेशियो जो बढ़ गया, यानी 3 डबल सेंचुरीज, वनडे में उसका 100, अपने T20 में 100 रन का उसका रिकॉर्ड है, टेस्ट डेब्यू में उसका रिकॉर्ड है, डेब्यू में उसने 100 रन किए थे. सब जितने रिकॉर्ड्स हो गए वो 2011 के बाद ही हो गए. तो नेचुरली इमोशंस उसके साथ ही था, क्योंकि वो चाहता था कि मैं वर्ल्ड कप मेरे हाथ में होगा, तो वो हुआ नहीं था. बट जब वो वर्ल्ड कप के लिए जा रहा था, मुझे उसने कहा था कि सर ये वर्ल्ड कप मेरा शायद से T20 वर्ल्ड कप लास्ट होगा, और मुझे जीतना है, मैं आपको ये जिता के बताऊंगा, तो नेचुरली इमोशंस उसके उसमें हो गए थे और इसके लिए इतना इमोशंस उसने बताया था.
Syed Kirmani, as somebody who has been in a similar situation firsthand, it's very rare for one to see a team who wins such a big tournament at such a crucial level in such a stupendous way. For the first several minutes, I don't remember seeing any other match where the team just took a pause. They were so overwhelmed. There were so many tears. Everybody could be seen crying. We did not see people doing cartwheels, just jumping, dancing till at least half an hour later, if not more. Describe to us how significant is this victory going to be for this team and for several generations to come?
Yes, indeed. Let me first congratulate Rohit and his team in winning this World Cup, T20 World Cup. This has been a phenomenal victory for the Indian team. You see, they have been away from this T20 World Cup for nearly 11 years probably. So on those basis, they were striving very hard. You see, though they were number one in the world on T20 test format and ODI when Dhoni was leading. At that time. The team had won all the three formats and they were right on top. So we were equally competent with the rest of the teams who were as strong as the Indian team, like Australia, England, South Africa, Pakistan as well. So on those bases, I think this was a phenomenal win for the Indian team, because right from the first match, they never lost a single match until the final they completed with a fabulous win, right? They missed out on the ODI 50 overs last year, which just concluded, where they won all the matches and lost the finals. So this was the most required T20 victory for Rohit Sharma. There have been some excellent individual performers in this World Cup, and this is the reason why this team has won. And of course, the emotions which were seen were obviously, they were the tears of happiness, you see. So it all happens, you see, when in fact, the Indian team was in dire straits when Enrich Klaasen went haywire on the bowling, and he scored 22 runs off, I think it was Arshdeep's bowling or Akshar, I'm not too sure there at the moment. So on those bases, you see, we were wondering, what's going on? I was in a situation, I was watching the match very closely, so on those bases, I thought, this victory is going away again from the Indian team. Now there was some fabulous bowling effort and the catch which Surya Kumar Yadav took was the one which changed the whole complexion of the game. Right, that turned on into the Indian team. So on those bases, I think, and there was a brilliant performance by Hardik Pandya, who bowled and who's a very useful and a hard-working, determined all-rounder. So on those bases, Arshdeep started off very well. On his very first over when he got the first wicket, opening batsman, it reminded me of, the 83 World Cup against the West Indians at Lord's way back 41 years. Wow, I can't believe 41 years have gone, we winning, and we celebrated that.
So how much did you cry then?
Here and there, we were all...
41 years ago, did you cry?
Sorry, no. You see... No, we did not cry. We did not have this kind of short sharaba on the field. We did not. We ran for our lives after we won.
Why?
You see, we did not. Now, we were the weakest team in the competition, by the way. Right? So we never expected that even we could qualify into the knockout stage. You see, none of us had, our era of cricketers never had any coach with us. right? So we never had a coach also right from the beginning until we won the 1983 World Cup. And we laid a very strong foundation there, right? After winning the World Cup, we taught the entire cricketing fraternity globally that the weakest team in the competition can beat the champions on that particular day. So we inspired, we motivated the rest of the Asian teams like Pakistan, like Sri Lanka. They won the World Cup next after us. So on those bases, I think there was a drastic change from our era to this era. We never had a television in our time.
Trendsetters.
Our equipment was very bad. We never had any sponsor. We never had anybody to support us. We looked into the opposition. We learnt it ourselves. We applied our mind ourselves.
Yes.
Nowadays, now there is Zameen Asman ka farak between our era and this era.
Yes,
So on
trendsetters,
that
nonetheless,
count,
sir, every
it's
single
like-
member of that
there's no-
World Cup
there's no
winning team
comparison.
has been a
There is
legend
no comparison at all between our team.
on their own. But when you talk of legends, Ashok Aswalkar ji, welcome to the broadcast. Sir, just explain to us. Did you watch the match live? I don't want to presume. Or was there a superstition, okay, let me not watch the match, because that is what used to happen at my home. If I wanted the team to win, we wouldn't watch. आपने कल सूर्य कुमार यादव जब परफॉर्म कर रहे थे तब आपने मैच देखा सर?
देखा ना, पूरा मैच देख रहे थे।
तो सर जब वो कैच के लिए जब बॉल उनकी तरफ आ रही थी तो आपका जिसको बोलते हैं ना हलक सूखा कि नहीं सूखा?
कुछ नहीं, नॉर्मल था। क्योंकि क्या है, क्योंकि जो हिसाब से वो बॉल की तरफ बढ़ रहा था कैच लेने के लिए, कि उसे मालूम था कि वो कैच हमारे हाथ में वर्ल्ड कप रखेगा कि नहीं रखेगा। और कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल इतना अच्छा था कि लेफ्ट साइड से राइट की तरफ भागना है, रॉन्ग साइड से, और उधर जाके बाउंड्री लाइन के नजदीक जाके कैच बनाना है, फिर अपना बैलेंस करके बॉल को वापस अंदर फेंक के वापस बाहर जाके वापस अंदर आके कैच बनाना है। वो सब मेंटल गेम का काम है, और मेंटल इतना क्लियर था कि किसी भी हाल में मुझे कैच बनाना है, और वो उसने करके दिखाया कल।
इनफैक्ट फील्डिंग कोच ने भी बोला कि आपने तो एक बार देखा है उनको फील्ड में करते हुए, ऐसा वो 50 बार कर चुके हैं ऑफ द फील्ड। बट नाउ कमिंग टू द बिगर क्वेश्चन, looking forward, we have had enough moments of celebration, we've dwelled on them, but with 3 key pillars now missing going forward from the team, you don't have the coach, you don't have the captain, you don't have a Virat Kohli now with the team. Mr. Alan Sippy, what do you see is going to be the new composition of this team? Do we have enough talented players who are going to replace these legends, or are we going to again go into a time of churn when the team will take some time to find its feet again?
Frankly, Priya, I think India is in very good hands. I would first like to congratulate the team India. They've been outstanding. And if the question that you asked me, because I think Indian cricket team for years to come is going to be very strong, because the bench strength is excellent. Besides the bench strength, is the management behind the scenes. Mr. Jay Shah, Mr. Roger Binney, Ajit Agarkar, all these guys are working hard. The youngsters that are coming through in Indian cricket, all playing the IPL, they are becoming megastars overnight. The bench strength is incredible. Today we have Jadeja, who's leaving, one of the best fielders this world has ever seen. He's leaving on a high. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma too. These are 2 massive icons. Rohit Sharma, I mean, this is a guy who's so gifted, so talented. And that the way he's played the game, the way he has played over the last 10 plus years, it's a phenomenal gift that this man has, because he's not the biggest guy in the world, yet he hits sixes for fun. It makes it look so easy, because he's just got this gift. Sometimes in life, God sends you down on this earth and says, just go and enjoy. Because this guy is a complete joy to watch. Complete talent, brilliant timing, is an incredible cricketer and a very calm and cool man. He's so relaxed, full marks to his coach, who's helped him over the years. Then comes Virat Kohli, equally talented as Rohit Sharma. But this man, not only talented, has put in such hard yards, such dedication over the years, that the youngsters of today who are watching and all trying to emulate the Indian team and Indian stars, they should be proud to see that these two legends are leaving behind something for them to aspire to. I think the Indian cricket team is in very, very good hands, especially the youngsters. There's so many youngsters coming. But if I had to pick one superstar, one mega star that I think will now lead this nation to the next level, I think that man is Shubman Gill. That boy is incredible. He can play all three formats. And for me, I think Shubman Gill is the future superstar of Indian cricket.
But is Shubman Gill capable enough of taking on the mantle of the captain? Because it is going to be very important. One of the very significant things that are said about Rohit Sharma is how he is as a person. We heard Rahul Dravid also yesterday saying that, yes, I will miss him as a cricketer, but more importantly, I'll miss him as a person. Every single analyst who speaks about Rohit Sharma speaks about how he's been very upfront with the cricketers in letting them know why they have been replaced in their teams, why the action that they are facing, why is that, and the expectations from them in the team. दिनेश लाल जी, आप रोहित शर्मा को जानते हैं, आप उनकी पर्सनल ट्रेट्स को जानते हैं. आपको क्या लगता है कि अब जब वो हट गए हैं कप्तानी से, तो उनके जैसा कैरेक्टर स्ट्रेंथ कौन सा ऐसा लीडर है जो अभी इस टीम को संभाल सकता है, स्पेशली ऐसे टाइम में जब इतने सारे चेंजेस एक साथ ही आ गए हैं? आपके सीनियर्स चले गए, राहुल द्रविड़ जो आपके कोच थे वो चले गए, और रोहित तो चले ही गए.
मैं तो ऐसे बोल नहीं सकता किसी को लाना है, बट इसमें कंटेंडर तो बहुत है, बहुत सारे कंटेंडर है. विराट, अपना शुभम गिल है, देन ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ एक अच्छा कप्तान बन सकता है, देन हार्दिक पांड्या है. ये सब बन सकते, बट वो तो डिसीजन बीसीसीआई का और सिलेक्टर का डिसीजन है. लेकिन कैसे रोहित को इमीडिएटली कभी कप्तानी नहीं मिली थी. रोहित ने 10 साल के बाद उसको कप्तानी, तो थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस होना जरूरी है.
मेरा कहने का मतलब ये था, टेम्परामेंट वाइज आपको क्या लगता है कि रोहित से सबसे करीब कौन है टेम्परामेंट वाइज?
टेम्परामेंट वाइज मुझे हार्दिक पांड्या लग रहा है कि जिस तरह से वो टेम्परामेंट उसके पास है, वो हैंडल भी अच्छे कर रहे. जैसे कि आईपीएल में उसने जब गुजरात टाइटंस के लिए खेला था, तभी उसने अच्छी तरह से हैंडल किया था, तो टेम्परामेंट उसके पास अच्छा है. शुभम गिल के पास अच्छा है, बट वो उनका कॉल है. मैं ये कह नहीं सकता किसको क्या करना है, बट कॉल उनका होगा, ऐसे मुझे लग रहा है.
Syed Kirmani, that's a very interesting name that is coming up, Hardik Pandya, and his temperament, because from what we saw in the IPL season recently concluded, temperament is not exactly what Hardik Pandya's USP is said to be.
Well, you see, he has showed some results in the IPL. He has showed some good results as a captain into other tournaments. So I suppose he's a very strong contender, as the coach says as well. And so I also endorse that view of his, that he could be the next captain. But in the time to come, I think you got to have some youngster who's in the making of a captain. Like you have Shubman Gill is there. You have Gaikwad. ऋतुराज Gaikwad is there, and then you have KL Rahul to follow. He's unfortunately he's into the injured list, I suppose. These are the good contenders in the time to come. But I suppose it's not the right time for these three stalwarts to take a call on their retirement from T20. You see, you need the seniors. Now, if you are thinking of making a junior to lead the Indian team in future, he has to be under the senior captain like Rohit or Virat Kohli. Right. You see, this is how the experience will take place when you have a junior as a vice captain to the senior most. So on those bases, this is how it has to go. And they are on the bench. There are a lot of youngsters, who are waiting to don the Indian colors.
Mr.
So
Anand
on
Sippy,
those bases, I suppose this is very, very important.
Yeah, sorry sir to interrupt you, but Mr. Anand Sippy, yesterday Virat Kohli said something very important. He said that if you think that you can change the world and you are in a headspace of your own, the universe and God has a way of humbling you. When we see Hardik Pandya, the man he was in the IPL season, and Hardik Pandya now in this World Cup, the way he performed, do you think he is ready to take on the mantle now?
Yeah, but what Virat Kohli has said is actually really, it's for all to us to understand, because that's a wonderful sentence that he said. Because it's not easy for Virat Kohli over the years. He's had some guys who are against him. He's had some guys in this World Cup because he wasn't in the best form. He's had some people in saying that he's not in form, he should be dropped or whatever. And he showed, because his temperament is that good. His skill, his determination was that good. He showed that in the final match he could perform. Now, moving on to Hardik Pandya. This is not, it's not the time to decide who's going to be the captain. My point was, who's going to be the next superstar? Who's going to lead India in the future? In not just as a captain, but as a cricketer. There are so many. Hardik Pandya is a super talented cricketer. I'm surprised that people over the last months or so were questioning his ability, because this man is so talented. He's not good. He's not average. He's just damn good. This guy's a fantastic cricketer. He's natural. He's born to succeed because this guy's got talent. And people questioning this type of talent is unheard of. He was just going through a bad phase in the IPL, but he showed in difficult times in the World Cup, when he got Clarkson out, that was a crucial wicket. He has shown his emotion on the ground when he started to cry. So this is a cricketer that has passion. There's so many cricketers like him. Bumrah, Hardik Pandya. These guys can look after the Indian cricket for the next few years. We have no stress on that. I tell you, this Indian team, this Indian cricket nation is blessed because we got some excellent talent in the next few years to play. You're going to watch this cricket team just grow. And I don't know who's going to be the next coach of Indian cricket, but whoever comes in as a coach of Indian cricket, he's got a beautiful pool of cricketers, outstanding. These boys are old enough and they're good enough to play cricket.
All right.
Good cricket.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. It is a good problem to have, the problem of plenty when it comes to options. If you have somebody like Shubman Gill in your bench strength, that goes on to show the kind of talent we have in the waiting, in the offing, all ready and set to take on the responsibilities that lie ahead for them. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. We take a very quick break. On the other side, we discuss mind games and politics over cricket.
The Newshour Special Edition.